होता है कल बेवफा, ये आता नहीं चल रहा। होता क्या है आहिस्ता आहिस्ता, मैंने बात ये तुमसे कहनी है। तेरा प्यार खुशी की टहनी है। मैं शाम शहर अब हंसता हूँ, मैंने यार तुम्हारी पहनी है। मेरे होना आहिस्ता आहिस्ता, होता क्या है आहिस्ता आहिस्ता, मेरे होना आहिस्ता आहिस्ता। आहिस्ता आहिस्ता।
Hello to everyone and good evening on Glyphs, a wonderful channel to showcase your passion. Welcome to this lovely channel. We would love to get connected with all of you. Do put in your names and the city that you have joined in from in the chat box. It's an absolute pleasure having all of you with us. This is the QR code that you can scan to become a part of the Glyphs community. So again, do put in your names and the city that you have joined in from, and a very warm welcome to all of you. We shall be starting in just a short while. Hello, namaskar, and good evening to all our viewers from Pune, from Bangalore, and from all across the globe. Today, we are going to get introduced to two people whose passions are singing and animal protection. Stay tuned as we have a lovely interaction with our guests. To the audience, we shall be recording this episode for quality purposes. Glyphs essentially means the representation of a character. And what better way there is to identify what a person truly is than to observe what he loves from within him. That's why the name glyphs. It also stands for being a symbol that represents something beyond the face value. The three symbols or the three glyphs that you saw in the logo represent what the concept is all about. They stand for Create, Connect, Express, or CCE. Like we all know, hashtag Passion Matters. Glyphs is a channel where you indulge in to identify the passion created within you, connect with each other, and openly and ingenuously express your thoughts and passions. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of like minded people who share a common drive for passion. Passion is the force that motivates you to achieve success and happiness to build a better life. It is something that allows you to be inherently yourself. Your passion can be singing, photography, painting, playing an instrument, or something even as different as collecting items, cycling, or sports. This might be something that you are not necessarily doing as your work. In fact, it is better if you have a passion that helps you unwind and enjoy your own company. The Glyphs community is meant to encourage us to keep pursuing our passions. It is a global community who sees, learns, and appreciates the things that we do. It is also an avenue where you can showcase your own passion and also be inspired to explore a new passion. You know you got it. We know you got it. Now, let the world know you got it. And that's exactly what we are here to do: create, connect, express. And so, a very warm welcome again on this lovely Sunday evening. I am your host, Kavita Avasthi, and it is an absolute pleasure to welcome all of you to the 48th episode of this wonderful channel where we showcase your passion. In fact, for our upcoming 50th episode, we have a special guest, the sitar maestro Shakir Khan. He will be showcasing his passion on our channel. So, to all the audience here, please put the word Shakir in the chat box if you want a special invite for our upcoming 50th episode. To the audience, while we talk to our guests, do keep the chat box alive with your comments and appreciation. And to our viewers on Facebook who have joined us, we are listening to you too. So please feel free to put your comments on our Facebook page, which is live right now. So, audience, nature has hit back, and we have all realized this during this pandemic. Though we humans are responsible for this, the brunt, unfortunately, has been borne by some innocent animals. Most of us only talk about doing something, but here is someone who has the passion, and she's gone ahead and actually done something, protecting the urban animals. Rashmi Bar from Bangalore. Always a passionate animal lover, since 2017, Rashmi took her passion to a new level by initiating the process of helping needy or injured stray animals who often get neglected in the urban life. A process she started in her area, Kumara Park, in Bangalore. With great enthusiasm, she has formed a group of over 50 people, and they have formed close associations with animal shelters like CARE, that is Charlie Animal Care Center, and CUPA, That's compassion unlimited plus action. Rashmi and her team nurse, feed, and treat animals and release them back safely back into the environment. So, you know what? The legendary Charlie Chaplin always said, "He who feeds a hungry animal feeds his own soul." Rashmi, we have all gone through situations where we see needy animals, we see hungry animals, but sometimes we all feel no, we probably shouldn't feed them. Maybe we feel that they will bite us, or we feel that they might keep coming back for more food, or sometimes I think we just don't care. There's mostly a very thin line between understanding whether or not this is acceptable, and there have always been controversies about whether one should feed animals or birds or they should not. So, since you are so passionate about animals, what are your views, Rashmi? We would love to know.
First of all, Kavita, thank you so much to you and Glips for having me on this platform. It's not always that one gets opportunity to speak about a challenging passion, which is animal rescue. Coming to feeding, my personal belief is that definitely because there's a scarcity of food today in our urban cities, the green spaces have disappeared. It is our responsibility to take care of our animals, definitely. I mean, if not birds and if not cats, physically active feeding, but definitely dogs, because they hardly have anything besides the garbage dumps that they go to, and they end up getting a lot of infection and diseases from there. So it doesn't have to be a feeding, an everyday feeding. It doesn't have to be a feast. So it's not important to ensure that the dog's belly is full, but definitely we need to ensure that some amount of nutritious food regularly goes to the animals. It could be 3 times a week, it could be once a week. It's something that depends on the community, but it needs to be sustained. So those are my personal views, that we need to look after our environment, we need to look after our ecology. And I think if not the corona pandemic, there's nothing else that can better portray to us what we really need to do.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that point of view. Yes, some of us do lose a little bit of empathy when we talk about animals. Also, Rashmi, we've heard that animal rescues happen at the weirdest of hours and the weirdest of situations. Now, what we want you to tell us is which have been one of your best rescues, and also we do know that there are quite a few preparations which go prior to a rescue. It's not like you just receive a call and off you go to rescue an animal. So we'd like you to tell us your experience about both the prior preparations and some memorable rescues that you've experienced.
So first of all, I'd like to take a couple of names. I mean, few names. My partners in crime, Savita Kukreja and Vamsi. We were the 3 people who started this group. It was Jab We Met, and one can say that it was a fateful day when we got together. And today the community is increased to Mansi, Nitin, Sahana, and so many more, who are there with us.
True.
So every rescue is memorable, Kavita. Every rescue. I mean, initially, when I got into this, it was with a lot of fear, because approaching an animal who's any animal, whether it's sick or not, whether it's well, it's you don't know how it is going to respond to you, touching it, picking it up, and so on and so forth. So you learn along the way. And for me, I have some rescues, where I have got photographs, fortunately, because typically when you rescue, you just go there to rescue the animal and you're not bothered, how you look and, whether somebody is taking a video or not. But I think if you could share some of those photographs, I'll be able to talk about each of those rescues. So this was a rescue which we were called, and we work largely in our area, that is Kumarapak and Sheshadripuram. And if you can see over here, Savita, who's standing in one of the photographs, she has kind of, offered her car for doing all these rescues. So we've put a tarpaulin sheet over there so that the car doesn't get messed up. We pick up the animal, and this animal was unable to walk. We picked it up, we put it in care, Charlie Animal Rescue Center, and unfortunately, a couple of days later, it passed away. But we knew that this animal was cared for in its last moment. It had a safe place to stay. It had food to eat. So it gives tremendous satisfaction, when you do a rescue like this.
Wow, it's really nice. Amazing. In fact, to our audience who's present today, in case you have any kind of questions or queries to Rashmi or about what she's talking about, please do put them in the Q&A section and we'll try to answer them a little later in the program. So like I said, so many facts that a lot of us are unaware about. And to the audience, now it's time to get acquainted with some more unknown facts. It's time for something which we call our Glyphs quiz. I shall be asking you some questions on the topic related to what Rashmi is talking about. Do put in your answers in the chat box and remember to change your settings to panelists and attendees when you're answering so everyone can see your answers. Okay? Right? Ready for the first question. During the time of 1993 Mumbai bombings in March, there was an animal who helped avert at least 3 more attacks in Bombay, Mumbai, and Thane. A Labrador retriever, he served with the Mumbai police in Maharashtra. My question is, what was the name of this dog? The name of the dog, who we in layman terms called as the bomb dogs, what was the name of this amazing dog? Please put your answers in the chat box. He was very famous. Yes. Wow, Neela, that was absolutely instant. Yes, Zanjeer was the name of this dog. In fact, he alerted his handlers to a scooter bomb on Dhanji Road that contained RDX explosives. He was then called to the scene of 10 unclaimed suitcases outside the Siddhivinayak temple, and days later, Zanjeer also investigated 2 suitcases at the Zaveri Bazaar. A true Indian, I must say. He, I think, saved at least hundreds of lives. Unfortunately, he died of bone cancer in November 2000. Okay, to the second question. There are loads of animal shelters that we've all heard about across India, across the world, who take initiatives and take care of animals and birds. My question is, in India, which is the oldest animal rescue center or the oldest animal facility center that we have in our country? Neela, it's not PFA, no. One older than that. I'll give you a hint. It's in Delhi. The one which is in Delhi. No, it's not Cuba also. Okay. I'm going to give this one to you. It's the Sanjay Gandhi Animal Care Center, or SGACC as they call it. It was founded in 1980. It also happens to be Asia's largest animal facility center. It houses up to 3,000 animals at any given point of time. That's the Sanjay Gandhi Animal Care Center for you. All right. And for the third question, so we are all aware about PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Of course, it's an organization that was founded in Virginia originally, but it came to India in the year 2000. It, of course, focuses on issues about animals in laboratories, about the leather industry, about animals in the entertainment field. My question is, who was the brand ambassador for PETA in India for the year 2019? Which celebrity was the brand ambassador in the year 2019? Yes, Shraddha, that is right. The answer is Virat Kohli. Yes, Rishabh, you're also right. It is Virat Kohli. Virat, it's interesting to know he is a vegetarian. He has been putting in constant efforts to improve conditions for animals in India. In fact, some of the past ambassadors for this organization have been personalities like Shashi Tharoor, Anushka Sharma, Hema Malini, and Jacqueline Fernandez. All right, and moving back to Rashmi, thank you, audience, for all your instant answers. So, Rashmi, a lot of us have the notion that rescuing or feeding animals, it's like a piece of cake. Very easy and just a routine thing. There are a lot of myths associated with animal rescues. In fact, some of us also want to help, But we cannot support these initiatives simply because we just don't know what has to be done. So, what can we do as a society, as an external factor, to help initiatives like this?
So one of the biggest myths, like you rightly said, is animal rescue is easy. It is extremely challenging to be able to pick up that animal and take it to a shelter. Transportation is the second challenge. So whatever time of the day or night, catching the animal and transporting it to a shelter is really tough. Second myth is, we all feel that all our street animals should be in a shelter, and that is not true. A shelter is like a hospital for the animals. The streets are actually the home of these dogs and cats who live here, just like these houses are where we live, they are our home. So how we all can contribute is, having a little empathy towards all these animals. To get in touch, the interesting thing is that until I got into animal welfare, I felt I was the only one, who cared for animals and the only one, who wanted to do something for them. But every community will have some animal welfare people. And the best thing would be to try and find them on various Facebook pages and get in touch with them. And everybody can help in their own way. Either it could be monetary, it could be, a way physically helping. There are so many ways to be able to assist, generally taking care of them, keeping an eye on them. So there are many ways that we can help out, and we need to help out because we are going to give our planet to our children. And currently the condition that our planet isn't in a great condition,
So true.
So we need to take care.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely well said. Yes, so like she said, there are a lot of initiatives on Facebook. Maybe each of us can try and get in touch with these organizations and definitely help a lot of stray animals who at the moment definitely need our help. Of course, a passion like this, which has taken Rashmi to touch the lives of so many, many animals. In this lovely journey of her passion, let's see some lovely pictures of this truly, we should say, selfless passion that Rashmi has. So, Rashmi, we would love you to show these pictures.
So this was, so interestingly, now that we have a Facebook page, we had received a request to be able to pick up this really grievously injured animal. And it took 4 days of coordination with another rescue in that part of town, Vicky Mukhya. And finally, he was caught. And this is the video that came out of his release back again into his street. I don't know whether you have it here, but it's one of the most touching videos when an animal is recovered and goes back again into its home. It is so satisfying to be able to see that animal, the kind of love and affection it shows the people, the other dogs in the community. It's absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to mention that when I got into animal rescue, I think everyone needs a mentor. And my mentor was Paul Goswami. This is, by the way, my community of people in Kumara Park. We all work together, and this passion cannot be sustained unless you have a community together.
So true.
That dog who was released back. Look at the kind of love and affection it is showing its caretaker.
This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Definitely, it must be very, very soulful, I should say, to be able to connect with such animals, yeah, and help them.
And a support system and community which comes together. Suddenly you have in my community such a strong, my family doesn't live here in Bangalore, my extended family. But I have a family here besides my immediate family. We are always there for each other, whether it is animal welfare, whether it's something else. So, I have got so much more out of this entire passion that, I have been following. And the community here, the huge animal welfare community here in Bangalore.
That is so beautiful, Rashmi. Thank you. Truly a hats off to all of you, you and your group and your community who is doing so much selflessly for all these animals. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my mentor, Paul. Thank you.
So, audience, do not go anywhere. Rashmi is going to be back with a beautiful video for a finale that we have planned for all of you. She'll be right back after the performance of our second guest. And before that, over to Kaustubh, who is going to share how each one of you can also become a part of our ever-growing channel Glyphs. So over to you, Kaustubh.
Thank you, Kavita. We've just heard Rashmi Bal talk about her passion of animal rescues. In the same manner, all of us also have different passions that we love to do. May it be singing, dancing, photography, traveling, or even stamp collecting. Glyphs CCE is a channel that provides you a platform to take this passion of yours across the globe. We currently have our viewership in over 37 countries across the globe. Let us have a quick poll. You will see 3 options in front of you. We request you to click the option for the way you would like to be a part of the Glyphs CCE community. Can we have the poll, please? So the question is, your passion got you here. What will be your next step? I would like to perform or talk about my passion on an episode of Glyphs CCE, or I would like to refer a friend or relative to perform or talk about their passion on an episode, or I would like to become or refer someone to become a production partner. Please go ahead and take part in this poll. Give us your response. We'll just wait for a few seconds for everyone to finish. Right. So it says 56% of our viewers would like to refer someone to our channel. Wow, we're really looking forward to that. You can see on your on the screen now a phone number and email ID. You can use that to get in touch. So join us on the Glyphs CCE channel, the place where every passion finds a home. Before I hand it over to our host, let me take this opportunity to thank her as well. Kavita Awasthi, a fashion designer who owns and runs her own boutique, Poshak, for the past 26 years. Thank you, Kavita. Over to you.
Thank you, Kaustubh. Yes, we do have a question from Ranjit Jattar. We will take that up a little later. Thank you, Ranjit, for your question. And as we move on, they say the only thing better than singing is more singing. And for our guest, the only thing better than singing in her own voice is singing in someone else's voice. Mamta Nene. She has been singing Indian popular music since 1995. She has studied Hindustani classical music and has toured the UK, Sweden, Abu Dhabi, and Singapore with several music groups. Her passion has won her several awards for singing, and in fact, she also received an award recently from Mukta Tirak, the ex-mayor of Pune. Her mother has played a big role in inspiring her passion of singing. Mamta is a very versatile singer, and like I said, her speciality is that she can sing in any voice, male, female of course, and kids also. With absolute ease, she manages to sing in the voices of Kishore Kumar, Rafi G, Mukesh, and R.D. Burman. Indeed, a unique skill and a unique passion. Today, we are going to witness some beautiful duets which will showcase this amazing facet of her passion. To the audience, before she sings, I will be asking questions to all of you. So be ready. What you answer is what she performs. All right, so for the first one, both legendary singers, both a complete musical institution by themselves. One who has sung more than 12,000 Bollywood songs, and the other who is a singer, actor, a lyricist, composer, and a scriptwriter. Together, they have sung in a fabulous 664 duets. Which is the singing pair that I'm talking about? Rajendra, yes, it is Kishore Kumar, but it's not Lata. You're 50% correct. It is Kishore Kumar, but it is Asha Bhosle. That's the one. Yes, Manisha, that is right. Kishore Kumar and Asha Bhosle. The first song of the evening by this melodious pair. Pia 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 Mera Jia Pukare from the movie Baap Re Baap. Over to you, Mamta, for this.
Thank you, Kavita. Pia, pia, pia. Pia, 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 mora jiya pukare. हम भी चलेंगे सया संग तुम्हारे. हम भी चलेंगे सया संग तुम्हारे. चोरी चोरी चोरी. चोरी 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 काहे हमें पुकारे. तुम तो फंसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे. तुम तो फंसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे. पिया पिया पिया. पिया गिर गई ओ गिर गई. पिया गिर गई गिर गई. ये चिप चिप हमसे चले हम कहाँ से. अल्लाह तुम्हारी पैया मैं चोर मोरी पैया. ये चिप चिप हमसे चले हम कहाँ से. अल्लाह तुम्हारी पैया मैं चोर मोरी पैया. ये छप मत वारी ये मुख कोरा कोरा. न देखो देखो ऐसे ये जिया डोले मोरा. ये छप मत वारी ये मुख कोरा कोरा. न देखो देखो ऐसे ये जिया डोले मोरा. जाने क्या इशारे. तुम तो बसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे. तुम तो बसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे. पिया पिया पिया. पिया गिर गई ओ गिर गई. करवट गई गिर गई. पिया तोरी छाया संग संग बचाए जहाँ से. मैं साथ तेरे हूँ. पिया तोरी छाया मैं संग संग बचाए जहाँ से. मैं साथ तेरे हूँ. ये रुत मन बती ये दिन मत मत. देखो गोरी हम तुम चल हंस गाते. ये रुत मन बती ये दिन मत मत. देखो गोरी हम तुम चल हंस गाते. तुम तो बसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे. तुम तो बसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे. पिया 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 बोला जिया पुकारे. हम भी चलेंगे सया संग तुम्हारे. हम भी चलेंगे सया संग तुम्हारे. पिया पिया पिया. पिया गिर गई ओ गिर गई. करवट गई गिर गई. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely wonderful. One of our audience wants you to get into the Kapil Sharma show. Yes, definitely she will. Thank you for that absolutely amazing performance. Like I said, audience, with absolute ease, she moves in and out of all the different voices. All right, so now it's time for the second question. After the success of movies like Jal and Rahi, this was one of the rare films of Devanand which was more heroine oriented. The female lead in this movie was Usha Kiran. Music, Shankar Jaikishan. The lyrics, Hasrat Jaipuri. This movie was released in the year 1953 on the 1st of January, which is the movie that I'm talking about. Starring Devanand and Usha Kiran, a female. Yes, Shashi, that is right. The answer is Patita. A beautiful song, Yaad Kiya Dil Ne Kaha Ho Tum, by the iconic singers Hemant Kumar and Lata Ji. Mamta, again, over to you.
ये दिल ने कहा तुम उनकी पगार प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम ये दिल ने कहा हो तुम उनकी बहार कहा हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम ओ पूरे रोज ख्याल में ओ दिल किसी के जाल में ओ पूरे रोज ख्याल में ओ दिल किसी के जाल में मतलबी जहाँ मेहरबान ये दिल में करूँ प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम आपकी तालियों का साथ भी चाहिए मुझे तो सुनाई नहीं देती लेकिन आपकी तालियां गूंजती रही रात ढल चुकी सुबह हो गई रात ढल चुकी सुबह हो गई अब तो मेरी दास्तान ये दिल में प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम Thank you.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Mamta, for that. And to the audience, time to move on to the next performance. The first film of the hit pair Rajesh Khanna and Sharmila Tagore. The original name of this movie was going to be Vandana. Which is this movie? Yes, wow, yes, Lakshmikant. Of course, it is Aradhana. It has the famous train song. You know, there's a very interesting trivia about this train song. When Shakti Samanta was shooting the song Mere Sapno Ki Rani, he couldn't get the combined dates from both Rajesh Khanna and Sharmila Tagore at the same time. In fact, Sharmila Tagore could not make it to Darjeeling. And so, Rajesh Khanna's portions were shot showing him driving this jeep across the hills. Sharmila Tagore's footage, well, that was shot separately in Mumbai, where a train set had been erected in a studio. The two footages were later edited and they appeared as if they were in the same frame. So another, of course, beautiful song from this movie, Gunguna Rahe Hain Bhavre, by the singers Asha Bhosle and Mohammad Rafi, both of whose voices will be wonderfully displayed. Again, over to you, Mamta.
गुनगुना रहे वे बोल खिल रही है कली कली गुनगुना रहे वे बोल खिल रही है कली 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 गुनगुना रहे वे बोल खिल रही है कली कली जरा देखो सजनी बेईमान भौरा कैसे मुस्कान आए कलियों शर्मा तुम कोरी कैसे चुप जाए आए जरा देखो सजनी बेईमान भौरा कैसे मुस्कान आए कलियों शर्मा तुम कोरी कैसे चुप जाए हाय रुक ऐसी ऐसी तेरे पास चली गली गली गुनगुना रहे हैं बोल खिल रही है कली 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 गुनगुना रहे हैं बोल खिल रही है कली कली किसी को क्या कहे हम दोनों की को कुछ को ओए हवा क्या ओए ओए ओ किसी को क्या कहे हम दोनों की को कुछ को ओए हवा क्या ओए ओए ऐसी ऐसी ये पवन चली कली कली गुनगुना रहे दो खिल रही है कली 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 गुनगुना रहे दो खिल रही है कली कली
Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful, Mamta. Speechless. We don't know what to say. Yes, like Manisha has said, it takes us back to our younger days. Such a beautiful phase of music that was. Moving on to the next one, audience. Panchamda acted in 3 films, Bhoot Bangla, Pyar Ka Mausam, and the Bengali film Gayak, in which he played himself. He was supposed to play, he was supposed to act, he was supposed to do one more role in a movie which eventually was done by Sunil Dutt. And the reason he backed out was because his father, the great S.D. Burman, asked him to choose between acting and composing. Of course, he chose composing, and the rest is history. My question is, which was the name of this movie which R.D. Burman wanted to act in, or which he nearly did? Which is the name of the movie? All right, we have a request here by someone who says, can we please hear Kora Kagas? Yes, of course. We will take it up after this song. First, you need to answer me. Which is the movie which R.D. Burman was supposed to act in, but then eventually was taken over by Sunil Dutt? All right, I'm going to give this one to you. I know it's a difficult one. It was the legendary, no Rishabh, it was not Don 2. It was the legendary Padosan, the super hit musical comedy Padosan it is in which he was supposed to act, but of course his dad said no. The legendary Panchamda, who left us on 3rd of January 1994. They say that the last visitor at Pancham's house was Vidhu Vinod Chopra, who, after a detailed discussion, he left at around 9:30 p.m. after discussing the background score of 1942, A Love Story, the last movie which Panchamda composed music for. A tribute to this great personality, this beautiful medley by Panchamda. Over to you, Mamta.
Vidra! Tara 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 tara. Para 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 para. Vidra! Tara 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 tara. Para 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 para. Vidra, 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 vidra. Tara 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 tara. Tara 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 tara. Tara tiri 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 tiri. दुनिया में लोगों को धोखा कभी हो जाता है आंखों में यारों का दिल खो जाता है दुनिया में लोगों को धोखा कभी हो जाता है आंखों में यारों का दिल खो जाता है ये तो आपको आजा Thank you very much, all of you. Oh, Monica, hey, oh my darling. नागिन की तेरी रखना दिल का तेरे दीवानों का हो जाता है ये हाल जागी में सारी रहे सारा जहां सो जाता है आंखों में यारों का दिल खो जाता है दिल लेना खेल का दिलदार का भूले से नाम ना लो प्यार का यार भी झूठा प्यार भी झूठा देखो दिलदारो यारो आया है धोखा मैंने प्यार का तुम क्या जानो मोहब्बत क्या है दिल महफिल जानम महफिल दिल है हमारा दुनिया जीत जाएगा भूल की कोशा हर कहती है ये नजर कल क्या होगा खबर दुनिया में चंद लोग होते हैं जादूगर कहती है कब क्या होगा खबर दुनिया में चंद लोग होते हैं जादूगर तेरा 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 तेरी तेरी तुरु तुरु तेरा 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 तेरी तेरा तेरी 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 Monica, oh my darling Monica, Oh my darling Monica, oh my darling.
Thank you, Mamta.
Thank
And
you.
wow, a perfect tribute to Panchamda, to R.D. Burman. And like we have been requested by one of our audience, Kora Kagaz. Days with 4 shows a day in a non-Hindi speaking area of the northeastern states of India and 4 southern states of India as well. Aradhana ran for 3 years in theaters across South India and was a platinum jubilee hit across the country. In fact, Roop Tera Mastana is a 3 minute 30-second song which was shot in a single take. That's Aradhana for you. And from the same movie, this beautiful song, Kora Kagaz, coming up.
Hey, 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 ha, ha. Hey, 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 hey. Ah, ha, ha, ah, ah, ha. पूरा कागज था ये मन मेरा मेरा लिख दिया नाम इस पे तेरा 14 15 पूरा कागज था ये मन मेरा लिख दिया नाम इस पे तेरा टूट न जाए सपने मैं करता हूँ मिसके सपनों में पकड़ता हूँ टूट न जाए सपने मैं करता हूँ मिसके सपनों में पकड़ता हूँ नैना कजरारे मछुआरे के इशारे कद पंखारे मन तेरा रच गया रूप में तेरा तेरा कागज है मन में कागज खाए Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mamta. Thank you for taking up that request last minute. And to the audience, yes, Anuradha, thank you so much for all your appreciation. It's an absolute pleasure to watch you watch. I think we can actually sit here through the evening listening to you and Rashmi. But of course, like promised to our audience, here comes our fantastic finale, a unique amalgamation of two passions. You must be wondering, how is it that two passions can be combined, right? So David Attenborough once said, I am not over fond of animals, I am merely astounded by them. Rashmi also connects with the animals. She and her organization walk that extra mile to help all the animals. So while Rashmi shows us a video that displays this passion, Mamta would be singing Tu Jahan Jahan Chalega, a perfect song that emotes the connection, the empathy, and the closeness that Rashmi has with her animals. So get ready to witness the soulful journey presenting our signature fusion, the Glyphs Jugalbandi. Over to you, Rashmi and Mamta.
तू जहाँ जहाँ चलेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा तू जहाँ जहाँ चलेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा मेरा साया मेरा साया मेरा साया मेरा साया कभी मुझको याद करके जब कभी मुझको याद करके जब तुझे का रुख करेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा तू जहाँ चलेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा मेरा साया मेरा साया मेरा साया मेरा साया तू अगर उदास होगा तो उदास होंगी तू अगर उदास होगा तो उदास होंगी नजर तेरे पास होंगी तू कहीं भी जा रहेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा तू जहाँ जहाँ चलेगा मेरा साया साथ होगा मेरा साया ला 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 मेरा साया मेरा साया Thank you.
What a beautiful, what a soulful end, I should say, to this lovely episode. Thank you so much, Rashmi. Thank you so much, Mamta. This is such an absolutely wonderful human side to such a beautiful passion. So
Thank you so much.
I think on behalf of all of us, our audience, thank you so much. Heartfelt thanks for coming on our episode today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mamta, for making that so meaningful.
Thank you.
This
And
is
great
from
to
Jali Animal Rescue Center, my favorite shelters in Bangalore.
Lovely. Thank you so much. We, of course, also thank Shilpa Deshpande and Himangi for introducing today's guests, Mamta and Rashmi, to our channel Glyphs. We would also like to thank our ever-efficient back-end team, Anirudh, who's our technical head, Ankita and Mangesh from DW Place Solutions, Himangi, Apurva, Ashay, Ninad, Aishwarya, and Asavari for all their efforts in preparing each episode flawlessly. Of course, the founders Salil, Tanushri, and Gayatri for innovating this idea and creating this awesome channel. Last but not the least, our wonderful audience from India, from across the globe, for watching, supporting, and encouraging us during each episode of our channel CCE. To the audience, in case any one of you is interested in interacting with our guests for today, Mamta and Rashmi, please put your name in the chat box and we can get you backstage to talk to them. And like I shared, for our upcoming 50th episode, we have a special guest, the sitar maestro Shakir Khan. He will be showcasing his passion on our channel. Please put the word Shakir in the chat box right now if you want a special screening, a special invite to that episode, and we shall send it to you. I am your host, Kavita Avasti, signing off for today. My team and I will be waiting to see you on our next episode, where we shall introduce you to two new amazing passions. So tune in on Thursday at 7 o'clock and be there to experience a new world of passion. Until then, stay safe, keep exploring your passions, and do take very good care of yourselves. Good night and have a lovely week ahead.